Afternoon, champions. I bet you're making it an awesome day today. If you are, give me a thumbs up. Great. Champions, I welcome you to this program, How to Manage Stress Today. Well, my name is Yasha, and I am a chief facilitator with Star Consulting Global. And I have been an avid learner all my life. And seeing you all here today to learn something about making your life better definitely gives a message to everybody, especially to you, that you are moving forward and you have a great desire to learn and make yourself better and better every day. So I'm really proud of you, champions, and I must congratulate you for joining this session. Thank you. Let's move forward and understand what this session is all about today. So today's session, where we are going to talk about how to manage stress, we'll start with understanding first as to what is stress. So if I want to understand what is stress and who can be stressed and who is stressed, well, all of you know the answer to that. Who is stressed these days? The answer is everybody. Because this time especially is a special time where it's a very high stress creating time. And it is a difficult time for everybody around. And different people have different ways of showing this stress impact on them. So let's understand in what ways can I reduce the impact that the stress has on me and make it a more productive factor for me, make it a more productive force within my system and not a negative force. Well, some people might also ask, is it possible to avoid stress completely? Can I have zero stress at all? Well, to be honest, you shouldn't ask for that, because zero stress definitely means zero growth. Because zero stress somewhere means that we are definitely just confining ourselves into our comfort zones where nothing grows. So whenever we want to move forward, whenever there are some new experiences, definitely some or the other amount or some or the other kind of stress would be there. First, let's understand what is stress and then move forward from here. What is stress? Stress is nothing but our responses to changes in our life. Now, like we all know, changes are completely inevitable. We will have changes in our life. We have got small, little, big, massive changes every second happening around us and within us. And how we respond to these triggers of stress, how we respond to these incidents and small things happening around us, the response is what creates this stress. So if we have responses which are favorable for us, or which help us to become more productive, or which help us to be more happy, of course, those are considered as good, responses, and responses which ultimately push us towards negativity or towards miserable, life. Definitely, those are not very thoughtful responses. So let's understand how we can have these chosen responses or thoughtful responses to ensure that we have not a bad impact of stress in our life. Well, when the stress happens, it's kind of this situation where the thought process gets completely, grayed out. It's very sad. It's gloomy. The thought process becomes slow. Our alertness becomes very low. We start thinking about negative things. And that's very natural. There's nothing unnatural about it, or there is nothing bad about it. It's natural, and it's very, very normal for people in those situations where they encounter all at once to feel like that. That's absolutely okay. But what is important is to understand how this situation is going to make you feel. So any change that comes out of a sudden, any incident that happens out of a sudden, any task or activity that is given to you or bombarded to you just like that, and all of a sudden, can get you into different kinds of stress. And let's understand what kinds of stress it can get me into. So the types of stress that we are going to talk about today are the major types of stress that we can encounter, and all of us are aware of them. The first being the stress. So imagine you're busy in your office or you're working, and suddenly your friends call, okay, there's a party and you must complete your task before time, on time, and then leave immediately and don't go to home. Immediately come for the party. All the friends and families are gathering. Now, this is a new thing. your entire schedule is all planned, you have the entire day planned, you've planned all your activities, you know when to do what, and then there is an additional task which shares that you have to complete the task within time, and then you have to go on to some other activity, be a part of some other activity. Now this is a new change, but you feel happy, and you feel happy to accommodate your entire day within that time, so that you are free by that fixed time, and then you can go and take part in that next activity, and you do it with a lot of enthusiasm because you're feeling happy about it. This change in your routine, this change in your set routine or schedule has created a stress which has made you more alert, more prompt, more focused, more aware of what you're doing, and more proactive in doing things quickly and rearranging everything. And this stress is called the U stress, because this is the stress that's deemed helpful or giving one the feeling of fulfillment. So it's making you happy. So you do this task as well, and you prepare for the next one as well, and you feel happy doing the next one as well. But once our response to these stresses is not that great, is not that enthusiastic, and we rather start taking the pressure of this stress, it becomes a distress. Now, distress is nothing but great pain, anxiety, or sorrow, acute physical or mental suffering, affliction, or trouble. So, considering that you had your entire day planned, and similarly, this kind of, there's a new party, and then you have to get ready and all of that. If you respond to that, oh my God, my day is already tied up, I am already tired, there's so much to do in this party, this social commitment, I am not ready with this. And the response that you give to this new stimulus of stress is something which creates the distress, because you are not accommodating it, you are not understanding and managing it, you are letting it create a pressure on yourself. So it's all about how we create, what kind of responses we create. So depending upon, if you allow this stress to make you feel all alone, you give it the power to make yourself distant from everyone, including yourself. You don't feel happy, so much so that you let it affect your physical body as well. You let it affect your physical body to an extent that you have constant headaches or body pains or annoyance all the time, and your patience level drops, your immunity level drops because of this constant pressure of stress that you keep taking on yourself. That's one choice that we have, of taking this stress and transforming it to distress. But what is important here is to understand that we can also consider this as a challenge. Okay, this is what I was supposed to do. This was my expectation, but now this is the reality. I understand there is a mismatch, but let me see how I can bridge this and how well can I manage this. And I am not going to take any emotional impact of this. This is the control that you have to take over that particular situation. So consider those changes in life and respond to them as if they are challenges, and you have taken a pledge. You have decided that I have to emerge as a winner no matter what. No matter what. No matter how much amount of pressure it is, how much amount of stress it is, how much absolute new thing it is for me, but I will accommodate it. I will understand how it is going to affect myself. I am in charge here. So the moment you become in charge, you do not let it affect yourself, you definitely have understood and cracked the entire secret behind managing stress. And that idea is that the impact of stress is dependent on our individual responses to the stimuli. The same stimuli can create a eustress for me and can create a distress for someone else. So the stimuli is not what creates the stress. That's the understanding here that we need to develop. It's our individual responses to it. It's how much importance we give to it. It's how much power we give to it with the kind of response that we give. So it's important to clear our responses. It's important to have thoughtful responses. And therefore, in situations where you are surrounded with difficult choices, where you have surrounded with difficult feelings and choices and emotions of being unclear, perplexed, disoriented, bewildered, you have all these options to feel. In those situations, you can either feel this way and get this distress all on yourself, or you can choose to stop this entire domino effect. It's up to us to do that. And how do we do that? How do we stop this domino effect of stress? Is by understanding the domino effect first. Now, the domino effect of the stress is once we are into distress, it creates certain behavioral changes in us. What these behavioral changes do is that they make us behave with different people differently, and different to what we were behaving with them. So it creates differences in relationships with us, with people around us, with work people, with family, and now because of which the distress radiates down to them, then they behave in a particular way, and then we respond to that in typical senses, and this creates another sequence of distress incidents, and then we feel more distress. So this domino effect goes on and on, one distress causing another consequence, causing another distress, causing another consequence, and this has to somewhere stop. And this can very well be stopped if we focus on the energies that we have within us and around us. And this can very well be done by making some beautiful choices of self-compassion. Now, what are these choices of self-compassion? Self-compassion choices can be worked with the internal power or with the external power. Let's understand them. Self-compassion is nothing but focusing on your own self and making some sure choices and some thoughtful choices to move forward with happiness and not taking any stress on yourself. Let's first understand some internal powers. What are those internal power ideas that I can do to manage this stress? I can't avoid it 100%. I know. I can't live with it 100%. I know. So somewhere I have to stop maximum amount of stress to affect me. But if at all there is something which is left, I have to manage that, and rest of it I have to create a huge stress out of it. So I need to feel happy about changes in my life. If at all they are making me feel different or not so good, I need to use these powers to make me feel better. Let's understand some of these powers. The first one is breathing exercises. So when you feel that you're feeling too much judged, or there is a mismatch between the expectation and the reality, or you feel there is too much at stake, all these feelings come to mind and you want to respond to that. What these breathing exercises will do will help you to increase the response time. It will ensure that you are no longer reacting on the situations or these stimuli, but you are just responding on them. And when you respond on these thoughtfully, we know that the power of the stress reduces. We become in charge, and we take lead there. So breathing exercises are one idea. We can also focus on cold or hot showers. Cold showers make us more aware. Hot showers make us more relaxed. So you decide what kind of feeling you are having at one particular time, and accordingly you can choose which kind of shower to take. The next is foot reflexology. Very simply, just dip your feet in the water, normal or lukewarm water, put some salt, common salt into it, and just soak it for 5-10 minutes. And don't talk to anyone, just sit silently, smile at yourself, close your eyes, and enjoy that foot reflexology. Relaxing your feet also helps you to relieve a lot of physical stress, which helps you to relieve a lot of mental stress as well. The next is light positive music. So listen to some light positive music, which is very positive, which gets you into a happy mood. Please refrain from listening to guzzles at this time, or heartbreak songs at this time, because that will do the adverse effect. So listen to light positive music. Drink water peacefully. You will realize how much power water has if you drink it peacefully. So sit down, relax, take a deep breath, and then drink water sip by sip, and thank water for being there, for being available to you, and for helping you to heal. And you will be amazed at what power water has to heal yourself. The next is eat healthy. Make healthier choices of eating. Avoid undue snacking, and keep yourself hydrated with a lot of food rich in water content. Also develop honest relationship with sleep with complete commitment. Now, there are two things that we love, and because we love these two things, therefore there is a love triangle that is developed. We love sleep. All of us love sleep, and all of us love mobile as well. So now when there is a love triangle between me, sleep, and the mobile, I am not 100% committed to sleep when it comes to sleeping time. What happens when I'm just about to go to sleep, I lie on the bed and then I look at the mobile. And when I'm looking at the mobile, the sleep is not there. And even after you shut down your mobile phone, the screen, it takes at least 30 minutes for your brain and your body to relax and to start going into sleep. And we feel that, okay, I'm not at all feeling sleepy. Let me see some more of videos, some more of content, some more of WhatsApp, some more of TikTok, and all of that. And that actually ruins our relationship with sleep. And if you're not able to give that enough sleep to our body and not able to sleep, especially in the stressful times, it is going to increase the distress. So develop honest relationship with sleep, give complete commitment to it. When it is the time to sleep, keep the phone away. When it is phone time, don't sleep. When it is sleep time, don't look at phone. Don't look at your mobiles. All right, let's move on to the next one. Yoga. Yoga definitely helps you to stretch yourself, relax yourself, challenge yourself, and definitely gives you a lot of inner energies to move forward happily in life. And then workout. You can do hardcore workout to get yourself completely energized, give out all that toxic things inside you, and then just move forward like champions. So these are internal powers that we can use, and then we can move on to the external powers, champions. External powers are things that we can do outside of us, around us. All right. And what are these choices that we can make? The first is time management. Well, this wouldn't be wrong to say if I say that stress management is 90% time management. Think of a situation where you have to reach somewhere on time. You knew it 2 days before, but a night before you saw there was a beautiful movie that you were willing to watch and you couldn't, and you saw it. It is now being telecasted on Netflix or something, and then you sit down, you watch that movie, you sleep late because you had to finish that movie, and you get up late and you reach that place late. Now, while you are reaching that place, it is important for you to reach on time, and all through your way to that place, because you're running late, you're feeling so much of distress, and this distress will continue for the entire day. So when you're able to manage your time really well, champions, in majority of cases, you'll be able to manage your stress as well. So pay attention to how I can manage my time really well, and be very, very honest about how you spend your day and how you value your time yourself. That's first. Second is learn to say no. In situations where you think it is important for me to say no, then say it upright. That's the simplest way to do it. Do not make any delays. Say it upright with a lot of respect and give your reasons as well. If you have any alternatives to get that done or to agree to that, give that alternatives as well. But say no upright. That's very important for you. It's important for you to be sure about things that you can do and you can't do, and you should do and you shouldn't do. Do not take too much of pressure on yourself. The next is balance on giving to ourselves and others. There has to be a balance. What do I give to myself? How much time do I give to myself? How much time do I give to others? How much respect I give to myself? How much respect I give to others? How much attention I give to myself and to others? Any imbalance in this will create distress. And if you're able to strike that balance, this external power of creating this balance will definitely give you a lot of power and encouragement from within, a lot of love feeling from within, and you'll be able to manage the stress very, very beautifully. The next is don't criticize yourself. Don't criticize yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself. If something has gone wrong, that's okay. Give yourself that benefit of doubt and learn from that. All right? And move forward. Don't ever criticize yourself. Instead, motivate and appreciate yourself. Look for good things that you have done. Motivate yourself and appreciate yourself for what you have achieved so far and how you plan to take this forward. Also, keep learning from your mistakes and keep motivating yourself to build a better version of yourself. The next is goal setting. If you have a goal in life, you're always looking forward to achieve something. And this goal achievement definitely gives you a lot of power from within. You feel motivated, you feel charged up. And when you have something to look forward to every day and accomplishing milestone after milestone every day, you feel charged up. You feel that you are in charge. You feel that you have the power. You feel like a winner. So goal setting is also very important, and follow the goal setting and have some beautiful goals in your life. And believe in yourself. It's important to believe in yourself. It's important that you have absolute clarity in life about yourself. That clarity is going to bring a lot of confidence, and that confidence will bring you a lot of achievements in your life. That is for sure. So believe in yourself and just move forward. And also, it is important to talk positively with others. Spread this positivity around you as well, champions. It is important to understand that these are difficult times for everyone. These are the times which no one had ever thought about. But the time has now come. There is no running away from it. The best thing that we can do is, even if there is a conversation which is going on, or you feel that there is negativity around yourself, take charge and take initiative to transform that into positivity. You take initiative, and when you do that, the ripple effect of that will definitely come back to you in larger senses. So these are the external powers that help me to manage my stress. Along with the internal powers that we've discussed about, we will be very beautifully able to manage stress within us, transform majority part of it to use stress and manage some of it, and then become like champions. So it's important that we emerge as winners and we look at these doors as possibilities. So when we have these closed doors and we are in a stressful situation, focus that my ultimate aim is to explore possibilities of moving forward with happiness. So keep opening the doors, keep moving forward, keep taking these steps forward and see what door is offering to you, and keep taking it head on and then moving forward. And you have those internal and external powers of self-compassion to help you move forward. And ensure that when you're moving forward with a lot of happiness. And when you're able to manage this stress, you no longer remain a victim of stress, rather you became a victor who has won over stress. And with this, champions, I would like to say that in case any time in life you feel that stress is taking over you, send a final message to stress. Dear stress, let's break up. I will allow you in my life only till the time you are used stress. The moment you transform yourself into distress, bye-bye. That's the end of relationship. And be confident about yourself and say that I am in charge. Yes. And with this, champions, I thank you very much for being a part of this stress management workshop. I hope you would be able to apply these learnings. Do share with us if you have experiences of applying this and you have made benefits out of it. Do share with us. And for more such learning fun rides and joy rides, please do stay connected with us. I am Yasha from Star Consulting Global. Please connect with us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and other social networking platforms. I wish you great health, a stress-managed life, and a beautiful life ahead. Thank you very much, champions. Take care. Stay healthy. Thank you. Namaste.